Hello guys. So originally was going to try and stream both of these accounts today. Um, but a lot of people need to get around and still. And want to make sure that everybody gets a fair chance at some stream time. And it's only the opening round. So, I love to be live for you guys. It makes it more interactive for everybody, but can't always happen. We'll definitely get this account in first thing tomorrow. That way, if for whatever reason we can only get one account in tomorrow, um, then this will be the one that everyone gets to see. Hopefully. We got to make it there first. Um, Shooting for, really want to get the minus 24 on this account. Should be doable. Hole one. Let's dance. Hopefully, at least since there's no chat or anything, I'll be able to keep up on these nicely and do a little more explaining on what's going on. No promises, but try to make it a little more instructional since there's nothing interactive really happening. Actually, um, oh, man, I'm so indecisive. There's another opportunity to play this hole, but it requires using a turbo ball. And I can albatross this hole not using that route. It's not the best odds, but you can do it. And the more I take that same consistent shot, the better chances I'm going to have come weekend round. Nice. Playing a max player. Max player with a bunch of gold experts. eh, Not super impressive. 3 golds in expert, of course, is nice. But if you're maxed and you've gotten a gold banner a couple times in expert, you should be playing masters. Now, he might have somehow lost his bankroll and can't. And if that's the case, then I completely understand. But see, this is the shot I was thinking about taking. I do not have the clubs he has, though. I mean, an albatross bunker shot is still not a bad one since it's an albatross. He's nice and close, at least. If he can get that perfect, he's probably got it. All right, so I did around this far before, and that was kind of too much. So we're going to come about right there. Try that out. Ah, come on, I hate that. Ooh, darn close. We're getting in there. We're getting in there. You know, I burn the cup there more often than not if I don't make it. Yeah, still being terrible with my clubs. Try. I will try, guys. Very tempted to try that shot, but it could end very, very, very badly. Adios, Mr. Max. And also that too, I'm in the master division. I can't be that upset at playing a max player. You know, he's not dropping down trophies or anything. He's just playing a level lower. It's not the worst thing. Just got to hope that there's not one of those guys in your bracket come weekend round. Whew, 90 gems. So dumb that they take away $5 packages. It's kind of an insult. Just gonna have to be smart with our ball selection. You know, like if I can get away with picking a lesser ball during this round, I should and save the better ball for the weekend. You know, some holes, even in the opening, you're still going to have to drop a decent ball right when I was about to back out. Whew, close. So you can see here, we got plenty of distance with the power 3. We don't need that much. So this would probably be a good time to put like a navigator. Ooh, no, I do want a quasar for the second shot. I'm actually going to go bar a backspin here. Feels like that should be good. Oh, got that funny bounce again. I really don't understand how that hits so right on the fairway. It's one of those didn't quite work out like it should have shots. I was aiming dead center of the fairway. I played exact wind, and if anything, it should have been extra wind, so it should have gone more left, but hope our opponent drops this and saves us. About all we can do at this point. Very tough to save it ourselves. What the hell just happened? My Wi-Fi or my um, music just stopped at the same time too. That was really strange. Gave ourselves a fighting chance here to save this one. About mid-club. 3.5-ish. Definitely need a little finger cross here. Ah, unlucky. Yeah, what is going on here? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Yeah, Pandora just completely force closed. That was just an odd moment in the matrix of Golf Clash. Make sure I got the Goliath, okay. Nope, forgot to load up a Goliath card. Luckily at max it's just about to a ring. Pretty easy to calculate. Try and get that that shot back nice and early here. We can get an opponent. Sorry, guys. This is one of those problems that's out of my control. We'll just let it tick. If I get a replay, we get a replay. Wow. All right, well, shouldn't matter, but we'll try and force close it. Game had already just reset, so I don't see why that would make a difference. All right, finally. Definitely want the Kingmaker here. I can't buy katanas. Otherwise, I probably would just use a katana on this one. Oh, come on. You couldn't roll back down? I mean, it's still going to be a birdie, but chance that the ace would have been nice. So just a touch more than 3, like 3 1/3, I want to say, backspin. See how this works out for him. Don't over curl it. Okay, no curl, good. Not bad. Not bad at all. So if we put it right in front of ourselves like that, we shouldn't miss. Even a great should go in. All right, we got to have a nice hole. Next hole here. See if we can get that eagle. Get a little recovery. It's a tough one to get it, but it's doable. And I know the route to do it. I know how to do it. I'm actually going to bring a roulette ball on hole 4 here to decrease the amount I need to overpower on the drive, as well as help ensure I can go for the straightforward rough bump with the sniper. With a max sniper, usually you're in good shape at the 172 yards, but I want to be certain. Short of, I mean, if I completely miss the drive, I hit the rough and don't go anywhere near the distance I need, then the roulette ball won't save me, but because I'm going to underplay the top spin a little bit this time. I'm not going to go with the full 5 bars. I'll probably go 4, 4.5. Because you can see how far we need to reach up there. Some distance on this one. See, we can just barely touch the overpower here and it should be okay. Hopefully we get a good bounce up here. Oh my God, I can't believe that went that short. I mean, we can still get there, but that really greatly decreases our eagle chance if we can't take that straight rough bump. And I may be just short. I still got decently up there. Not as far as you would like, by any means. It will probably, because I believe we have tailwind here, I believe, on this second shot. So that can make up some of the distance. We will see here. Yeah, see, I would need to full overpower and still not even 100% sure how that would work out. So we're going to go with 3, full left, right about in there. Adjust for wind. Little curl. It's going the right way, so we don't need to over curl. The wind, I mean. A little hot, but still safe. And it's the only reason I'm willing to take the sniper here, as opposed to bringing a longer club, is if I do have to take that bounce, I'm confident enough that I'll make it safely across. So I don't feel it's a big sacrifice. But if you're not confident in that bounce, then bring a longer club here so you can take that rough bump. So you can see it's not 3 point, it was probably like 3.1 topspin. I put just over 3. And for lack of time, I didn't want to sit and try to adjust it and get it perfect again. So I just went with it. But that little bit of extra almost got me in trouble. Pretty consistent there. We'll go there. That's tough. Good luck. Good shot. A little lucky because that was pretty hot, but good save nonetheless. Four through four. I'd like to be 5 through 4, of course, but still can be made up. Still can be. I'd like to make it up before 9, you know. We want to be 12. 12 under, I'm okay. Through 9. We've got the clubs to do it. I've got the skill to do it. We just got to hone in and play smart golf. Wow. Bet you wasn't expecting to stop that short. Gonna bring a kingmaker here again. Oh, great. It's a little scary. Ooh. Oh, geez. He missed his putt. Oh, man. All right. Hole 6. Definitely a chance to make some up. It's a chance. This is an eagle hole, so you need the albatross to be making up a stroke. Of course, we will see a good handful of birdies here, but nothing in the top 25 will probably birdie this hole. Other than, that's one mistake, but they have like 4 or 5 other drops. But this is generally going to be you need the eagle hole. He's got perfect. I want his wind. Exactly 5 rings. Of course, my wind's a good chunk heavier. Feels like that should be good. Oh, I really need this drop here, guys. We really need it. Not a super likely one either, but we've been getting close. We've been sniffing it. All right. I want to stay right at max. Give this ball a chance. Too hot still. I thought 2 backspin would be enough to slow that down. Incorrect. Opponent saves their eagle. As do we. Some important holes coming up here. Bring in the rocket. Man, tough with the matchups today. Pretty good shot. Man, can't use that Bandera yet. 918, we're gonna have to go Quasar in this one, I think. Close to max, probably about mid. Hopefully gave it a chance here. Yeah, it's decent. Too much backspin. It is decent. All right, next hole is one we definitely want to hope we can make up a stroke. Very real eagle chance on this next hole. That great is probably going to be too much. Hopefully it's at least past the tree line. Looks like it's good. Don't like taking this shot from the rough, but it is a doable shot. So we're about mid distance, a little less than mid. Come on, baby, get in this hole. Not even close to enough to get out of there. Still the safe birdie, but we're not looking for that right now because I want the eagle next hole. I'm not counting an eagle as a stroke up. In a minus 11, even a minus 10 in the front doesn't kill us. I definitely want to stroke better than a minus 20. I want to be positive we're making the next round, and I want an okay tiebreaker. I mean, at the minimum, I'd love a great tiebreaker. But there's quite likely a situation there's a good chunk of people that tie in each position, even first. So we want a decent little tiebreaker here. All right, so I'm bringing QB and the Hammerhead. I'm sorry, the Guardian. I don't have a QB club because it's one a ring, nice and easy. So Guardian will be the next shot, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, it seems we did get a little more headwind on the back nine. Interesting. Hope this goes where we want. All right, we're out of there. That at least gives us a chance. It's going to be a far reach from there. See, now he's got tailwind. How is that fair? Ooh. Guess it doesn't matter. All right, safe play. Wasn't a shot at the albatross, but it's a safe play. That's what happens on this hole. If you screw up the drive, you try so hard to fix it that you tend to screw up more. Definitely take the eagle there. You know, minus 11 on the front, it's not bad. It's not bad. I would like to improve the back, but that's not bad. Tough tournament, so. And really, again, I felt I was just kind of, I don't know, my instincts tell me I pulled a little to the right instead of straight back on the shot that went too far right. That's about the only logical explanation I can come up with without looking at it about why it went right. All right, guys, give me 1 minute, fill my drink, and stand up and stuff 1 second, all right? All right. All right, all right, all right. All right. See if we can get a little lucky on this hole. Oh, bunny ball. Oh, he's going for it too. Level 5, Thor. That was a nice shot. That was a nice shot. Oh, I'm so tempted, guys. You have no idea. But I don't want to screw up. I want to make sure that we make the qualifier. Or we make the opening. We need to make the weekend round. Right about where we want to be. Yeah, look at that shot for Albatross. Granted, he's got to do it against 13.8 wins. That's kind of the downfall of that approach. But it's some pretty good wind for the situation. I don't think he adjusted that enough. Kind of a wasted opportunity there, in my opinion. Nope, right of the hole. Damn. Gotta find a drop somewhere, guys. Gotta find a drop somewhere. Sometimes I wonder how their system works. He went first last time, and he's going first again, you know. See, I've been wondering about this too. Nice to see someone pulling this stuff off, or, going for him. Because not only I want to see the shot, but I want to see the after shot. And I'm assuming if we're in the opening and he's still going for these, he knows they can go down. That seems like big trouble. Wow, lucky that's not a water hazard. Now, if that's not good, that's still almost bad. That right side is dangerous. At least he can reach. Good for him. He's lucky that's a rough and not a sand. Can we get a little lucky here? No, it's way, way, way hot. Well, not way hot, but hotter than I was guessing. I played that, I lined up my shot to be short and right of the pin, and it's still long and left. So we need to go shorter and righter. Glad I saw the word shootout because this is the next hole. Might have been confused. Keep matching up with Tony. I'll take it. I'll give him my coins for a quick matchup. I was gonna say, please don't use the turbo ball here. There you go. That's a smart ball to use. I have one of those, so I'm gonna save it for one shot on that weekend round. I don't know if it's gonna be here, if it's gonna be hole 7, but I will use it when the time is right. Ooh, it's close. Unless if a banner is clearly not gonna happen, then I'm not gonna waste it. But going 3.5. Close. A little too much curl, I think, is all that really was. Just a little too much curl. 3.5 feels like a good amount of backspin for that shot. Maybe, I mean, it could probably stretch it to 4, and then that full curl might be needed. All right. Hopefully, we can do a little bit better job on this hole. Actually get the shot we're looking for at the green. Now, when it really comes down to it, the chance of the eagle is still small enough that if you don't get there, don't panic. But that being said, it's a much easier shot if you do get to take that straightforward rough bump. I've hit this hole so many times in practice. I didn't hit it once the last tournament that had this, I think Cinco de Mayo. And I haven't hit it yet in this one. I haven't hit it yet since they changed it. I've been close, but I haven't hit it. Well played. It's where you want to be. That is where you want to be. See, why are you going to make me pick if I just picked? Why are you going to do that to me? Let's actually make sure we're getting the... See, that's wise, because that distance... Go right about there. That's way good. Hopefully that looks like trouble based off that flight path. Wow. And we can reach from there. It's a little hideous way to do it, but This hole is not an easy one. That's why they put it in another tournament. It's hard. It's also very fitting of what they were going for here. All right, so we got I think we need a little bit of top. Something like that. Make sure our line is about where we want. So that's just a touch of overpower, not much. Got up there. Would have been much better the perfect. I don't think it was going in or anything, but that grate definitely sent that off a little bit to the side. And I put right spin on it to counter the wind, so the fact that I went right then with the right spin pushed it off even further. That's okay, we're safe. Really just want the birdie here. Of course you'd love the eagle, but you can't expect it on this hole. It's a tough par 4. Like it feels like a par 5. I feel like I'd like to be a little right of the flag if anything there. Ooh. Always scary hitting a grate. A little bit of error there, but at least we didn't let it get away from us. There's somebody different. Oof. Maybe would have got it if we didn't hit great. Maybe. He's going for the rough bump. He living dangerously. Nice shot. Ooh, almost bounced out. All right, hole 6. Really want to get this sucker to drop. It's a tough one, but man, it's doable. Got to hit the drive right first, but shot is doable. This course is a kingmaker eater. Kingmaker eater. Like optimally, you'd play a kingmaker or better every hole. This one's always a little scary. You never know how these bounces are going to go. Whew, man, oh man. First time that's happened to me. At least during the tournament. I had some funny ones just practice when I was using quarterback and stuff, but thing is, I mean, I like the Titan for drive, but I like the Kingmaker for second shot, and it's hard to choose which one you really want. Wow, it's a little scary. We don't want to overdo it. I'd rather do underdo it than overdo it there. That's not the best shot in the world for Eagle, but I'd rather do that than rough, so tough little chip. This green is not a friendly one. So we're min here. We can do our min measurement. Ring and a half. So this is not an easy one. Good save there. Good save. And I'll go with a rocket. Yeah, about the same spot. Let's see if this guy hits 2 hole-in-ones on me. Nope. Well, we technically really only have one chance left to get back to 24. Because the eagle on 9 is hard. I don't expect an albatross. That means we need to eagle 8. That's tough. Ain't no joke, that's tough. Tough to eagle almost any par 4 if you can't green and won it. Or get right outside the green. Nice. Absolutely make sure to change your clubs back. See if we can end on a strong note. Eagle, eagle. Eagle, eagle. Evil albatross. No, let's not get greedy. Eagle, eagle would make me very, very happy. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't do this live for you guys. Gotta leave airtime open for other people. And I'd like to be able to catch them as well. See, I feel like they added a little wind on this, and they tweaked it to be a little more headwind, or a little more tailwindy than it was, which is going to lead to the ball traveling quite a bit further. Yeah, if he didn't hit that rough, he would have been rough on the other side. Well, we hit perfect, so let's see how it works out. All right, I'm glad I took that bar off on the top spin. That worked out very nicely. Gives us a chance here at our thorn rough bump. Normally, I wouldn't really suggest the thorn for a rough bump, but this one in particular, since you can play the rough bump so close to the fringe, um, definitely not a terrible play. You need more than the 1 bar topspin though. You need, 1.5. And I like that it's side wind actually, because that means you can put it where you want and you're not going to overshoot it. Go 1.5, 3 right, and line it up from that. You go about 2 1/3. That's a little unfortunate. It's been more consistent lately. It all of a sudden hasn't been. I might switch over to taking the regular backspin shot there. Not that this is a hard shot or anything, but you completely missed a chance if it doesn't even reach the green. All right, well, we can just hope for the eagle and finish at a minus 23. Really want to bet minus 24, but 23 is still a solid round. Definitely not going to be sitting first in my bracket, but 23 is high enough. I'm confident in it as a absolutely get through score. And it's an okay tiebreaker. You know, people are still honing in shots and testing things, so quarterback guardian on this hole. It's the combo I'm going with. I'd like to get a little more up in that fairway than I did last time. That was a rough distance to be at. You'd like to be able to set your target and then adjust, not have to overpower to see your adjustment. Better. All right, well, that shot is 4 for 5, I think, with the QB. The one time I missed it was my fault. But it's working consistently, so I'm going to keep it up. Hopefully we got a better line here where I can see my adjustment properly. We have a chance to drop it. Just a chance, mind you. It's not a good one. So that's better because now I can eyeball right where I want it to hit. You know, because we're just about, you know, a little over a ring and a quarter. Ooh, I wish it had more curl. Almost overshot it. Long putt. I would have rather gone on the fringe there, but solid stab at eagle still. All right, 23 guys. We'll take it. You know, just one adjusted incorrectly, I'm pretty sure, hole short of perfect, so not a big deal. We definitely don't want to make that mistake in the weekend round, but we know how to play these holes to get that 24 at least. Hopefully we get some drops and we can get a 25 or 26 and give ourselves a real good chance, at least, at getting a top finish. First place will be tough, but if I can get a top 3 here, I'd be really, really happy. Top 10 even in this tournament. Any level, whatever level you're playing, top 10, be very, very proud. Tough tournament, tough holes. Lots of wind. You know, at least in pro and up. I haven't actually paid attention to the rookie wins, but close. So we'll see where that 23 puts us for the time being. A lot of people still to play in my bracket. 9th place. You know, 26 is the top score. This guy is pretty good at expert, if you can't tell. So that's why I say 25 or 26 is really where I'd like to end the weekend round. It'll give you a good chance at a top 3 finish, as you can see. Don't expect on it with a 24. But top 10 is what I'm really just aiming for here. It's where I'd like to finish. Obviously, always want that banner, but you got to know when you can expect it more times than others, and I don't expect it on this one. It'll be a hard-fought round to get a banner. Again, guys, I apologize I couldn't live stream this one for you, but like I said, we'll do this one first tomorrow. I might check around and see who's streaming when, and if I can get both in the morning, then we'll hold it for second, so I can essentially get another practice round in before we play this one. But worst case scenario, and I can only get one in for sure, then I'm playing this one. So we'll do this one live tomorrow, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Check out the 19th hole on Facebook. Check out the 19th hole Golf Clash, or Golf Clash the 19th hole. It's an awesome page where you can learn a lot. And you'll often find the links to all of the other streamers that are worth watching. Helios, Fun and James, it's RJ. Couple others on there, Santos, Lawn Golf Clash. There's a good handful of quality content to get anybody that needs it help in the tournament. We'll see you guys in the weekend rounds. Thanks for tuning in. Adios.